I think we must destroy this thing called the Republic of South Africa. We must declare war against this thing. Because as long as this thing still exists, Africa will never be liberated. Never. South Africa is the hand of the colonizer. And anyone who thinks otherwise, they can go and jump. This thing has been put in Africa. That's why it's even called South Africa. It's not part of this thing. It's not part. This is at the coast there. It's very far. It's a British colony. Its job is to send these European companies to go and loot. Look at what Motsepe are doing there in Tanzania. 3.4 billion is being fined. You are saying nothing because it's your brother. He goes to other African countries. They go and exploit it with his brother-in-law, Ramaphosa. These guys are destroying Africa. ANC is destroying Africa. Don't see that. Their tool is like in Karababa Fakles paid from that Charles. I don't even recognize him. You call our kings here on the ground, you call them chief. You call that white man a king. It's not a king. It's not our king. He's not my king. I don't know that one. Charles. Who is Charles? Who's Charles? Yeah, you must go back and act that movie of Zulu on my stoop or Ghost must be crazy. I don't remember which one. Yeah, they must go back. They come here and then they put a fence. They put us in jail. Now when you want to leave the country, you must have a passport. You can't leave South Africa without a passport. You must know that. Go and try it. You will see. You will get arrested. You're not free. Free to do what? You say, hey, we have freedom. Freedom to do what? If you are free, just go and cross the border without a passport. We'll see your freedom. We'll see your freedom. Wake up. Wake up. These things of voting, it's not working. You've never gotten anything with a vote. Even to close a pothole. How many times you can't even vote to close the pothole? That thing of voting is just to give people employment. You are hiring people, making them rich with their families, their husbands and wives. Look at Motole Motshekga and his wife. They've been in parliament for their lives. Are we rewarding them? Is it a reward? Is politics a reward? No. We reject this thing. We reject the system. We reject everything. We reject your votes. We reject the Republic of South Africa. We must reject. Unless you reject this thing, you are going to suffer. Your kids are going to suffer. Your kids are going. Inequality in South Africa works for those who are coming from outside. You see, when we are unequal, those poor white people, when they come here, they become rich with their dollars and euros. Yes.
Hello guys, my name is Golden Boy and I wanted to chip in about this video about this guy saying that Republic of South Africa must be destroyed. Now, I don't know what he meant by this, but according to my interpretation, I think that he means that South Africa have to be liberated from the hoods of the white man. And for a very long time, you have seen Nigerians, foreigners, talking about these issues of foreigners camping in South Africa, and the black men are welcoming them with the warm hands. So in Africa, if you didn't know, South Africa has many races just like Jamaicans. But in this, you'll find that the white are the minority in South Africa. Yet, these are the people who own large lands in South Africa. So this is what this man, I think he was talking about in this video. Like, you want the white men to be out of that country. But again, there are some of the reasons why these people are here. Like, their forefathers left for them this land. And also, this is not one of the reasons that South Africa has to be destroyed. So another one is about the corruption. I think he was very, very angry because of corruption. And me being a brother from Kenya, I would like to talk about this corruption. Is something that is really, really destroying Africa. And to mean Africa, I mean almost all countries in the continent of Africa, right? Just including even Kenya. So corruption has been something that has been, we as citizens, we have been in a longer head with it. Like a lot of politicians, we usually employ them immediately after election or during elections. So in this guy is saying that ANC has really destroyed South Africa, and I don't know about that, but I want to generalize about this corruption and accountability. Like right now, we as Kenyans, we are really making these leaders to be very accountable in each and every project they are in. Like for example, here in Kenya, you'll find that we have been having the president has been launching a lot of projects. These projects are turned to be ghost. Like this president is relaunching the project which he did in 2013, 2016, 2022, 2021. So these are things that we as Kenyans, we have always had. Like the president launches a project, then this project becomes a tombstone. So this what made Kenyan to be very angry and has always been on the toes of these leaders who are not accountable on what they are talking about. Like right now, we have leaders or politicians who are very big liars. They have big promises, but these promises are usually not fulfilled. So I believe this is also the same issue which South Africans are facing. And when it comes to this, I also want to talk about immigration. South Africa have always faced these illegal foreigners coming in their country, destroying their country, destroying their children, destroying their city, killing and stealing. This is what is making South Africa to be very angry with these foreigners. And hence, they have made Ramaphosa to be very accountable about these issues. Like recently, their president Ramaphosa told South Africans that Nigerians are free to come to their country. So this is what made South Africa very angry, because they said or they believe that Nigerians are the people who are destroying South Africa. So I didn't have much talk about this, but all in all, I will want to say that let it be a war against the white men, against the Europeans, but not war against our African brothers and sisters. Because it is very bad when Africa keep on divided, and when we get divided, we are usually conquered and ruled. So this is what these people want. Like for example, our president, these people will use our presidents here in Africa. They will approach our president like we are recently rejecting this thing of vaccination. Like our president is really forcing us down our throats to vaccinate our animals, domestic animals. But this is non-issue. This is non-issue in Kenya. We don't want vaccination because we believe that these vaccines are being sponsored by Bill Gates. And you all know what Bill Gates usually does. So this is how these people usually approach to destroy our country or our African. They will lure your leaders to tell them that they want certain projects or they want Africa to be a testing ground. But all in all, if we keep on divided, then one at a time, each and every country will be destroyed. So we have Congo, we have Somalia, we have Libya. We have many countries which are being destroyed one by one. And if it continues this way, then I believe that Africa will never develop. It will be in that same state even after 100 years to come. So see you in another episode. And one love. This guy, I think, talked something that is similar, but I don't think if he was talking about destroying South Africa. I hope you understand.